Hello, hello! Good morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa, wherever you are in the world. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. How is everyone doing today? Let me put some background music on. I don't normally have background music on this scene because we're usually like playing a game and stuff, but there. Now we can have something nice and cozy to listen to. Doing great, nice. Oh, thank you. I got my nails done for my cousin's wedding, and I was like, I want something simple, so I just searched up a random picture on Pinterest. But I think it looks nice and simple. There's like gold and like white gem accents on it, so yeah. Now you can see why it was so hard to game with them. I like having. I think this is a little bit longer than how I usually have my nails, but that's okay. I have a couple of tools here with me to help. See. See, I can be precise with things if I need to. Are there gems on them? Yeah, they're like little fake gems. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice chill day. We're gonna start building the Siren model kit that I was gifted on Throne. And this might take a little while. I think it's probably the biggest model kit I've put together, just judging by the number of runners and the number of instructions, so it might take us a while, but we're not gonna finish it all today, obviously. For those who have been long-time members of this channel, you know how long it takes me to finish one usually. So let me take out these runners from the plastic, and then we'll get this party started. While I do that, I do want to share a fun, exciting, good announcement, and you probably already know about it already. But the reason why today's stream is only gonna be 2 hours, 2 hours max, honestly a little bit under, is because we're gonna be raiding into the Perfect Arrange Works episode 3, which is the Xeno series fan arrangement album. Well, the third episode, the third album of Resident Union's Xeno series fan arrangement album series. Mouthful, truly. But yeah, so I thought I'd do something fun to celebrate it finally being released. And then we can raid into it, all of us together. Hee hee. MB, do you want to link it? Do you want to link the album premiere? I'm really excited. If you don't know, I was in one of the songs last time. I did Beyond the Sky. I did vocals for Beyond the Sky for MB's arrangement of it. And this time around, I sang in 4 of the songs. Oops, that was an accident. It was it originally, look at all these runners. It started off with, I'm just getting them all out of the plastics right now. Might as well just do it all at once. Oh, it comes with a stand. That's so nice. Wow, okay, well, I'll keep the stand over here for now. I don't think I need to open that right now. But yeah, I want 4 of the tracks. There's a lot. I obviously don't want to spoil what I know about the album. The only thing you know is what has already been released in the PV, the promotional video. So yeah, so you know that I sang in the arrangement of Song of Giga Rosa with SF. I also did the lyrics. Wait, I don't want to spoil the lyrics that I wrote, but I do want to say beforehand, I put a lot of references into the song. If you know me, you know I write fan songs, and you know that when I write fan songs, I like to put as many references as possible into the lyrics that I write. So it's like almost every other line has a reference to the game. I basically watched all the scenes with Rosa in them, and then I wrote down like a bunch of like lines. Some of them, like, you know, Banna would say, or like maybe like Rex and Cruz said something. I don't remember. Yeah. I just reminded you to set the premiere to the sci-fi style. Oh yeah, that's like the perfect one, I think. Giga Rosa Rage is so good. Ah, you guys, I'm so excited for you all to hear it. No, I'm so excited to hear everyone's. I've only heard the ones that I'm in. I'm so excited. Actually, after stream, I plan on like putting it on my TV. So sorry, Moss. I'm gonna be jamming out in the in the living rooms. Moss is my roommate's nickname, by the way. But yeah, today's gonna be nice and chill, nice and cozy, as we anticipate the start of the album premiere. Yeah! Thank you for the link, Shiny. Very much appreciated. You went through the first 2 episodes to get ready. Yeah, that's actually a great thing to remind everyone as well. Since it is episode 3, there are 2 whole other episodes you can enjoy. If you want to, listen to something while you're waiting, you can watch the stream and then have that in the background if you'd like. Oh my gosh. Do I know about the lore on the Siren box? What's the lore on the Siren box? Okay, I finally took out all the runners. I figured I might as well just take care of all the plastic stuff now. Well, not plastic as in the runners, but plastic as in the stuff that the runners come in. Oh wow, I think this is the most runners I've ever worked with at once, so a little intimidated, but I think it's gonna be exciting. Let's put these ones away. I need D and H and B, so let's look for those. H, B. D, E, F. Oh my god. I hope I don't lose any pieces. They dropped lore in the model kit? What do you mean? Can I go look? What is it? What's the lore? I want to see. I can read it for you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I also want to know what other tracks do you think I'm going to be on? I will say this. I didn't play viola this time around. So, yeah, it's all vocal stuff that I provided. Is this your first model kit? No, it's not. I actually have some other model kit streams on my channel. And I've done one off stream. I'm by no means an expert though. I kind of just do these for funsies. Let's see. Okay, B is one of them I needed. Okay. Let's see. May you guess MB. Stop. That's funny. No, for those who don't know, MB was part of the resident union staff, so of course he knows. Oh my gosh. It's translated? The lore is translated on the internet? On Xenomirror? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about searching up stuff Xenoblade related, because I'm not done with the series, technically. I have to finish the, I still have to finish the epilogue for X, and then I have to get through Future Redeemed. So, I know, I'm also excited to put this together. I'm a little slow, because when I talk and I do stuff at the same time, it can get pretty slow. Okay. I don't need this. Look at this tiny runner, W runner. Okay, D1 and D12. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, imagine if part of the... Sorry, not XC2 related, but imagine if part of the Skell exam was you had to build it. It's like how artists have to sculpt, do sculpture, and they have to do a sculpture of human anatomy first as one of their classes to understand the human form. Isn't that a thing? Or am I making that up? Oh my gosh. You link the lore? Yeah. Yes, send it to me. Oh my gosh. Who was I showing? I was showing a friend. I don't know. Which one of my friends was it? Was it No, it wasn't Moss. It was, I think, might have been Beef. I'm not sure. But it was one of my friends. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, Torna was such an emotional experience. Because my friends don't really play games. So they kind of just listen to me talk about them. Because my friends are anime watchers, Well, I have some friends that are anime watchers. And then I have some friends who are gamers. But anyway, I was telling one of my anime watcher friends about Xenoblade. And I was like, yeah, I was so sad, this and that. And I showed her the scene. And during the whole time, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she crashed out and destroyed a whole planet. I was like, yeah, that is one way to put it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you for the links. Thank you. You must build your Skell. No wonder Alexa never got one. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I heard about someone making better wings. Because the wings are you'll see them when I get to them. Oh, translation of background information on Siren. Oh my god. Yeah, because this is all in Japanese. Oh my. Oh. Okay. It's Mui Mui. What in the world? Hold on. Is this all like written in the... Oh my god. Okay, I will read this later. This is fun. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's see. D1, H14. Oh, but I have to get D12 first. Oh my goodness. I like how the first line is literally... I, Mui Mui, am an inquisitive, curious Napon versed in robotics. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're building Siren today. Okay, let's see. 12. There's 2 of them. But there's also 2 of D1, so I guess this is like... Oh, okay. I was like, what are we building? Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I'm so nervous. Sometimes I'm like nervous that I'll... It's funny because I'll switch between like being extra careful about where I snip and then just being like, la la la. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Okay, so I take D12. I take it, I put it here. You take Bikini Bottom and you move it somewhere else. Yeah, I have the cute nails debuff, but it's okay. Honestly, like, because I've had long nails like multiple times, of course. I love having like pretty nails, but I obviously, you know, I play instruments, so I don't often get to do them. It takes like a few days to adjust, but yeah, I feel like I've gotten to the point where it's like not too bad. But I do have tools if I need to be more precise, but oh god. I say as I can't put this in. You kind of find ways to like do things differently, you know? Like picking up coins. You have to pick them up very differently than how you would normally. Thank you! I'm glad you think they look cute. I'll talk more about my trip to see my cousin. Next week. I have a fun little... Oh my god. Me struggling with just this one piece. Here, I'll try this. This is how I'll try it this time. Yeah. Who says you can't have cute nails and also build model kits? Oh my god. Me, I guess. Me, apparently, because I'm having a lot of trouble. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna prove to the world that you can have cute nails and do model kits. I feel like someone who wears nails more frequently probably could be more proficient at this than me. Oh my gosh. Because I have friends who have like nails that are way longer than this, and I'm sure they can like do all the stuff that I can do normally. Oh yeah. It's just gonna take a little bit more TLC. Tender love and care. There we go. Nice. Thank you. I'm glad I look fashionable and proficient. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to put... Because I was thinking maybe there's like a little thing here that I thought maybe I should put, but I don't think that's where it belongs. But there's a hole there. So why wouldn't it go? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's not... Well, the thing is, it lines up pretty well. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Maybe I was having trouble putting it there because that's not where it's supposed to go. So let's take these apart. Oh no, see, there's like a hole there. I think it's supposed to go. You see what I mean? There's like a hole there, and then like a little thing that should go in the hole. So maybe I will try it. Maybe I will try it one more time. I'm not gonna force it. I am gonna try it again though. No, see, it doesn't fit. So maybe it's not supposed to go there. Because it doesn't say, it doesn't have an arrow, so maybe it's not. But the 2 things are lined up, so why not? Okay, well, there. Oh, it worked. It clicked. Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, and then I put that one here. That's that one. I have to do 2 of them? Oh my gosh. That was just a practice round. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see. No. Wish we got more merch for Xenoblade, more model kits. Yeah, real. And Napon plushies. I have the Noa Mio amiibos. I have the Shulk amiibo. I have the Pyramithra amiibos. I have a Taion standee. And a Xeno compendium. Yeah. But that's technically not official merch, but it's still cool merch. Oh my my gosh, I should have brought some of my Xenoblade stuff to show you all on stream. Because now I have my hand cam, I could show you guys. But it's okay. I don't feel like getting it right now. I was a bit crampy today. Ugh, I was gonna get a bunch of work done today, but then I was like, bleh. I don't feel like it, so I just lazed around today, you know, took some time to heal up as you do. You saw Knob-on plushies? Was it Gigi's booth? Because I remember seeing her post. She was like, "I'm the Xenoblade booth at the VTuber convention." Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it today. Oh my gosh. Yes, the formula is going to be on its way. I think it's going to be a few more months still. So, maybe I'll finally become a licensed Skell pilot. Unlike me, unlicensed Skell pilot. Okay, hopefully I don't have as much trouble this time around. Oi. Oi. Okay, so how did I do this before? So, this one, yeah, okay, so this one goes here. And then this one faces that way. So this should go in here. Right. Wrong. I should put this one on first because it's the part where I can rest on. And then I have to make sure this is facing the right way before I click this in there. Boom. Boom. See, I'm learning. And then this one, we put this one on here. Let's push this one, though, a bit more. And then like this. Oi! I keep dropping stuff. At least I'm not losing them onto the floor. Okay, there we go. And then I gotta push it in now. Oh gosh. Oh geez. But yeah, I'm really excited for... I've been listening to the songs that I'm on, like, on repeat. They're so good. Everyone's so talented. I am so excited to... I have a spoiler cheat sheet, though, so I can skip the ones that would be spoilers for me. I'm excited. I'm gonna get some work done while I watch the premiere. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such an awesome... Like, how long is it, MB? If you're willing to part with that information? Okay, there we go. Got that piece. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. It's okay. I'm stronger than I realize. There we go. I wonder if the formula model kit is like transformable. Boom. Got two of those right here. Now we need the bee runner, which is right here. So there's two of these. So that means there's two bee runners then, I guess. Here. Yeah, there is two runners that are what? Yeah. So B4 and B3. Okay. Can't wait for when you eventually get to XG and XS. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Wait, where was I? B3. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to lock in there. Gosh. Okay. Here we go. This one here. Uh-oh. I forgot which one was B4 and B3. It's okay, it's okay. I just have to look at... I think this one's B4. Yeah, it looks like it. And then B3. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Glad I got out of that one. Maybe I am like Mia. Who was the one who said Who was the one who said that they remind me... Oh, that I remind them of Mia? But she gets stuff done in her own way. And so do I. I love Mia. So, that's a compliment. Okay, hold on. This one goes through here. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Oh my days. Right here. Oh yeah. Rita Zeno Gears will go crazy. I know! I'm so excited! Oh my gosh. I love media. But maybe that's why I like Persona too. I was like, I like media that like... has like references or like touches upon like philosophical themes or like religious or mythological like literature. I think it's really fun and cool. Oh, I think I have this upside down. Yes, I do. Oi. Ay. Not ow. Here we go. Still waiting for a Xenogears remake. Do you think they'll make one? I might wait. I will wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. I'm the kind of person who celebrates like little wins and progressions and things, so yay! Look at that. Okay, now we gotta do that for the other one. Why doesn't this fall a little bit more flush? I might have to push this more. A Xenosaga remaster is more likely, TBH? Why do you think so? Why do you think that is the case? This over here. Water check. Oh yeah, also, MB or Shiny, if you guys could give me like a 30-minute warning before the premiere. Yeah, progress is progress, exactly. Yeah, it's the little wins. It is, you know, you gotta celebrate yourself for the hard work, even if it doesn't seem like a lot. Square Enix doesn't really care about Xenogears anymore. What? Why? You just gotta make a petition now. You gotta petition for the remaster. Square does nothing with the Xenogears IP these days. LOL. Bandai Namco at least has done a bit with Saga in collaboration with Nintendo lately. Ah, I see. Square Enix is holding Xenogears hostage? Oh my goodness. Interest in Xenosaga has been acknowledged by Namco compared to Square only using it for merch and mobile game events. Man. Didn't do Final Fantasy numbers? Man. Well, if you don't give it a chance. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, petition time. Let's go. Yeah. We need to organize. We need to collect. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yay! I was sad. I was like, I'll be sad if I have to take off my nails to do this, but I'm glad this is happening. Slowly but surely. Because again, I don't get to wear nice nails very often because I play instruments, but... There we go. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be so cool. I actually don't have a reference for how big this is. So I'm hoping it's like as big as I imagine, because then it'll be the biggest model kit that I have, that I put together. Yay. You may not be allowed to give a reminder. Oh yeah. If you need to take care of stuff for the premiere and stuff, don't worry, don't worry. I'll be responsible. I can do it. Okay, here we go. It's a 1-to-1 scale. This is just the first box. The first box of many. Okay, so now I don't need this. Boop. Now I need the H-Runner again, which is the gray one? Where did I put it? Uh-oh, it's already begun. Oh, here's the H-Runner. Okay. Here you go. Dun, dun, dun. Apparently Xenogears was the concept of Final Fantasy VII, but then evolved into its own concept? Interesting. You think the model kit's pretty big? Oh, I'm excited. Also, I'm gonna move you guys over to this side of my screen, so I don't have to keep looking over directly. There we go. Because I kept you guys where I normally keep you guys, but I'm gonna swap the windows around. Yahoo! Wait. There we go. Nice. Okay. H23. 2 of the H23s. Okay. Oh, yeah, because there's 2 of them. 2 runners. But yeah, anyway. It is cozy model kit building time, but it's also cozy XC2 time. Honestly, cozy Xenoblade time. So if you guys want to talk about Xenoblade, I could literally yap about it for however long. Okay, here we go. Ta-da-da. Oh my gosh, I really want to get more people to play Xenoblade. Oh my gosh, it's on sale right now. Did you guys know that? I think I saw somewhere that like it's on sale digitally. I don't know if that's like a limited time thing or if that was like an error or something, but now's the time. Now is the time to seize the day. Send off the call and don't away. XC1 is on sale in the eShop. Just XC1 and 2. Yeah, woohoo! Gotta get it. You gotta get the model kit. Sorry, I was building the model kit and then I thought about it. You guys gotta get the game. Come on. How much is it on sale? But not XC3, man. My favorite game. Honestly, I'm really enjoying X. Like, it's tough. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in the ranking, honestly. But it's like, I like it for totally different reasons than I like XC3 or like 2 or 1. Because if we're talking about story, 3 is still number 1 for me, then 2. And then I think I have recency bias right now for X, because I would put X and then 1. But I think as time goes on, maybe that'll probably change for X and 1. But for like gameplay, I think like I'm gonna put the most hours into X. Like, I think it's like the gameplay itself is just so like, I don't know. It's got me in a chokehold. Yeah, exactly. X is like totally like, it's like I like it for totally different reasons. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yay! Now we're on step 2 and it's only been 30 minutes. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so we have to do 2 of these now. Hey. Age 5, 18, and 6. Where's 5? I'll do 18 first. I'll grab 18. Where are you? Sometimes the numbers are like really weirdly placed. Huge. 18. See my goofy hold of the runners. I feel like it's because I don't want to turn the runner, so I just turn the nipper. X lets you pilot a transformer. Enough said. That's fair. Okay, so... Okay, so I guess this is like reversible. You can have this in any orientation as long as this little bit is on this side. You noted? Maybe I should start using my tools so I can lift things up properly. Time to go into surgery, everyone. Okay. Age 5. We'll like lay this one down. Beep. Beep. I do that sometimes when I have to do like the stickers. Okay. There's this old meme like what your favorite Xeno game says about you. You'd have to find it. Yes, please. Okay, 3. I want to know. What does 3 being my favorite game say about me? I want to know. Look, I'm going to do emergency surgery. Beep. Beep. Oh my gosh, this is actually so much nicer. Wait, maybe I should just use this instead. Oh my gosh. Wait. It's like operation. Oh my gosh, maybe not. Never mind. Wow. Like that one like game where you pick up Skittles with chopsticks. Have you ever tried that? Where it's like, how many can you transfer in like 30 seconds? Or maybe I just grew up poor. So I had to come up with games that weren't like consoles. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No. I have to turn it around. Right, because this is like that. See? And then the little like thingamabob has to be on the right side. So let me try some one more time. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, my thumb. Okay, maybe I do need the other piece for it to click. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. So let's get H6. Can't wait to see what Monolith Soft does with the Switch 2. Ooh, I wonder. Snip. You did not know that game, but you'll keep it in mind for an appropriate situation. I think that's how I learned how to use chopsticks. I don't know who in my family was like, to practice, you gotta see how many Skittles you can move from one plate to another in a certain amount of time. You found it? Oh, here, let me take a look. My favorite Xeno game is... Okay, what does it say about me? If 3 is my favorite. Is it not here? Maybe I'll do X. Maybe. Yeah, I'm building a model kit of Siren. Yeah. It's too old for 3, man. Okay, we'll go with my next favorite, 2. Or X. Okay, we'll go with 2. Well, then I don't know, because honestly, right now, I don't know if it's recency bias, but right now, X is my favorite. I think it is recency bias. Okay, 2 says, you love this game's OST more than you love yourself. Oh, that's a lie. I love myself. Also, you really appreciate the improvements over the first. And then X is you either love the Wii U or you're a gameplay first kind of person. I'm not a gameplay first kind of person, but I do love X for its gameplay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I love myself. What's that one audio where it's like, I love myself? Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I love myself. Did I put this in correctly? Well, we're gonna find out. Just kidding. Surgery. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh gosh. I think so. Yeah, and then I just push it. I'm shaking. I could never be a surgeon. Ah, here we go. I could never be a... Oh, and my patient's dead. Oh god. Yeah, well maybe I should put the H6 piece on the bottom. I feel like that'd be easier, and then I can kind of put everything on from there. Which means... Oh god, I'm like reversing it now. So if that's gonna be there, then the little nub here has to be on this side. For it to be correct. Jeez. Oh jeez, I could never be a surgeon. Oh my god, do you see how shaky I am? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Here we go. Maybe this is how... You think surgeons You think surgeons build model kits? I feel like they'd be good at it. Have you seen those like lawyers play Ace Attorney or like doctors play Operation? Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna need a second one. This is getting cuckoo crazy. Yeah, I genuinely feel like a surgeon using tools right now because of my... I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, see? I just have to learn how to use my tools. No. I can't. Yes, you can. Oh my gosh. I don't know how people use these things. Well, I guess with like surgeons, it's like they kind of get used to using the tools that they use. Stop moving. Oh gosh. Maybe my other strategy was better. Okay. Oh jeez. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my original before I lose pieces. Okay, here we go. I have more courage than you for building it? I know, do I get bonus points for doing it with long nails? This is actually my first time building a model kit with like fancy... Is it? No. I've built model kits with like medium length nails before, but this is like medium long. There you go. My other strategy, I think, was better. So, we'll go like this. Okay. Yeah. Nice. The nail debuff is very real, but I feel like you just gotta get used to it. I think I just gotta build more model kits with nails. This is what I'm learning. So then I can get used to it, and then I can do more. And then I line them up like that. Am I supposed to... Are they supposed to click? Because, yeah, this is supposed to go here, and then it goes through here, which is connected to there. And then the little nub is on that side. Okay. So, I think maybe it's because this isn't aligned. Yep. So then I align it like this. Oh, I think I did it! Wait. I think I did it. Oh my god. Wait. Ah! You see what I mean? Like there's a... I think it goes here. But it's so tough to align that. So I feel like it would be easier if I just went like that. But I can't. Maybe if I like move this whole operation together. Nah. I'm gonna try it again. I know I tried it earlier, it didn't work, but I feel like it'd click easier if I did. Okay, it's not going in. Why? The nail debuff gives you more respect for me? Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I know, I'm doing this on a hard mode. There! Yes! Okay. Keep in mind, we're only on step 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Woohoo! Okay, I got it. Now we gotta do that again. Yahoo! Nice. Okay. 5. Okay, I think I already grabbed this one. Yep. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Let's go. Okay, next is 5 and 6 again. Power gray. I can sing that because it's in the PV. It was so fun. Okay, so talking about the things that I can talk about in Perfect Arrange Works. It was like, what do I want to convey in the song? Because how I usually write fan songs, or I guess how I usually write lyrics first, is if I have a good idea for like a line, I'll do that first. And then I'll build around that. But if I don't have like one specific idea, I try to put, so here, songwriting tips for me, again, lyric writing tips for me. I always think of the chorus as like my main idea. Like that's your thesis, right? That's what the core of what you're trying to say. So if I don't know where to start, I usually start at the chorus. And then I think of the verses as like storytelling pieces. Does that make sense? Like rising action, climax, falling action, that sort of stuff. So like if I'm trying to tell a story, like it'll be like event 1 or part 1, and then like that's how I think of verses. I'm trying to think of like, let me look at the structure of how I wrote Song of Giga Rosa. Let's see. It's not in my recents. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna keep this tab, which was a translation of the Siren lore. My keyboard is up here if you were wondering why. Okay, let's see. Giga Rosa. Pro version. Or I guess it's called Power and Beauty. Yeah, so for the first verse, I kind of centered it around more references from the first battle with Rosa. And then the second verse is like, it's more centered around like the Giga Rosa battle. So I always think of choruses as like the main idea. And then somewhat similarly with the pre-chorus, because generally you like repeat the pre-chorus. So it's kind of like the lead up to like the big, because the core of it was I wanted to focus on like Giga Rosa being like powerful, because it's a song almost like, because technically Giga Rosa is a villain, right? But I was like, this is gonna be like a tokusatsu kind of thing. Like I want it to sound heroic, so it's kind of like written in a way that focuses more on Giga Rosa's like power and beauty. So it's definitely not as like I don't know, it's very heroic sounding, I guess. Oh, so many good lyrics. Oh my gosh, I killed it on these lyrics, to be honest. But yeah, the pre-chorus is like, oh, you know, I don't want to give the lyrics away, but it's like, you think you're gonna win, but that's not the case, kind of thing. But it's like, yeah, we're better now, we're stronger. Oh, no, actually, I remember what the first thing I wrote. It was the last line of the pre-chorus going into the chorus. That was the first thing I like solidified, and then I kind of built it around that. So from there, I built the chorus, and then the pre-chorus, and then I did the verses. Yeah. I know there's three cameras. There's this one on the merch, and then my hands, and then my face. Right there. See? Okay, let's see. It's similar to writing a journal articles in academia. The main thing you want your audience to get is the results, like the chorus of the song, which is written first. Yeah, exactly. And then the verses are like my supporting ideas. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can do this faster this time. Oh, I didn't even get H18 yet. I yapped too much. That description makes me think of Liberame. Yes, so Liberame is another one of my fan songs, but for Honkai Star Rail. That's just my general like songwriting or lyric writing structure. But everyone has their own way of writing things. But because I also apply that to like my original songs, which are like not character songs. And kind of just talking about like my experiences. And then usually if there's a bridge that's not like an instrumental bridge, that I think of that as like a turning point. So for like some of my songs where I talk about my experiences and things like that, well, we'll talk about One Step, which is my first original. Usually I think of like verse 1 kind of like talking about like a problem that I have, or like an issue that I have, something that I struggle with. And then same thing with verse 2, right? Maybe that a progression of that issue or more details about it, or an experience, right? And then the bridge is the turning point where I realize like, oh, hey, you know what? I can overcome this, right? Like I can change this, or this is how I overcame it. And then we go into the chorus again, which is like, you know, the main message. Cool, right? Songwriting is super cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna go here. Like that. I'll do this the same way that I did it just now. And then that's gonna be reversed now compared to how I'm seeing it. And oh my gosh. Be careful. Be oh so careful. Okay. Lock in. Beep. I'm gonna go in overdrive. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. What? Who was I talking to where I ended up bringing up overdrive totally unprompted? I think my friend was like trying to focus on like a task and it was like really like trying to like go all out. And I was like, yeah, go into overdrive. And they were like, what? I was like, nothing, ignore me. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Just Rita things. Hello, welcome. She ignored the soul voice, real. I know. No morale. Truly. Okay, here we go. This is where this goes, and then I just gotta press it. So maybe if I place it, and then I like press. Oh, I moved the booklet. Okay. Oh my gosh. Maybe next time I'll have my nails taken off, and then we can go faster. How's that? Oh gosh. I locked out. I have to go into overdrive, guys. It reminds me of how like Nanami Kento will be like, I'm going into overdrive. Okay, here we go. Stop. You're yapping too much. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Gotta go into overdrive. Ooh. Okay. Stay still. Don't go crazy. Ah, got it. Okay. Cool. Okay, B12 and B5. This is the H runner. Gotta get the B runners now. I think we can finish this first page. I don't know about anything further than that. B12 and B5. And then these are pretty distinctive, so I'll go ahead and take out both on one runner. B12 and B5. That I will have to say, writing for that was so difficult. I'm so glad I can talk at least about one song. If you guys want to hear me talk about like the other songs once they're released, maybe we can do that like next Xenoblade X stream. I was thinking like maybe, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I'll talk about my experience recording for the other songs maybe at the beginning of the next X stream, because maybe we'll start with some side quests and then go into Act 2. Vitamin B12. On. Hopefully it was fun too. Oh, it was so fun. So fun. But yeah, you know, I feel like every lyric writing experience has its own challenges. But that's what makes it fun, you know? Like, if it was easy, that would be no fun. I like the challenge. And it is just fun. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Right here. I gotta get this one. I do have, I was gonna say nail files. I have, like, the files for the sand things down if I really need to. But I'm not too particular about it. Again, I'm not, like, super serious about... Well, that doesn't mean I don't enjoy them. But, yeah, I don't get too into the details about it. I just enjoy the process. I don't think that one lined up the way that I wanted it to, actually. So I might have to separate these a little bit, and then... Yeah, this one didn't line up properly. Oopsies. Maybe I can push it. Take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. Yeah, it didn't quite line up. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that was possible. Maybe if I just hold it here and then push it like that. The two pieces didn't quite line up. I've done Handcam streams before. I think, yeah, the last model kit, I also had nice nails. Okay, it lined up. I fixed it. Okay, put this here. And then take this. Yeah, the Joy-Cons were hard to hold because my Joy-Cons have, like, I have a Zelda-themed, like, not frame, a Zelda-themed, like, case on the Joy-Cons, I guess is the best way I would describe it. And so the buttons are kind of, like, a little hard to press with my nails, if that makes sense. Thank you, I'm glad you like my nails. I was worried they were too simple, because I asked my cousin, I was like, is there any is there any sort of design you want? I don't really, you know, get too crazy with my nail designs. She's like, whatever you think is nice. So I searched up a bunch of like random pictures on Pinterest, and then I found one. And then the nail artist just copied it, and I was like, yes, nice. What's it like grabbing things with pointy fingernails? Honestly, like, I mean, because I've worn like nails a lot before. So in general, I'm used to them, like typing on a keyboard or playing games. That I'm used to, because I've worn like press-ons or like regular like acrylic nails and things like that with extensions. But these are usually longer than the nails I normally get, just a little bit longer. Because usually I get ones to up to like here, if that makes sense. So it's like a little bit longer than I normally get. So not too bad. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, if you haven't worn nails in a long time too, it is quite a bit of an adjustment. But it's like, yeah, if you've worn them before, you kind of get used to them. Yeah, again, like I wanted to find a cute little, like, I wanted like the little jelly sort of vibe. And then I saw a design that had stars on them, and it reminded me of Mona. So I went with the one that had like gold and like white gold or whatever. Diamond looking ones, but obviously they're not real. I would be too paranoid to put real diamonds on my nails, let alone be able to afford them. They make nice clacking noises. Yes, that's one of my favorite parts, is the clacking noises. Okay. So there we go. Nice. Not going in fully. But maybe I just need to press harder. Come on. No. No, I don't want to force it. This is definitely the right orientation. I'm just wondering where the hiccup is. ASMR clacking noises stream. I don't really do ASMR. I don't think I have the setup for that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really an ASMR kind of person. In that, like, I don't really listen to ASMR, but I also don't do ASMR streams. Is this a model that needs to be painted too? I don't know. Maybe there's stickers. I didn't look to see. Oh, there we go. I just didn't press hard enough. Jeez. So there's that. I'll do the other one. B12 and B5. Let's see. I do, on the topic of not doing ASMR though, I do like sometimes when I get really focused into my gameplay, I'll like quietly mumble to myself. I think that's as close to ASMR as you'll get from me. Okay, this one, doop, doop. ASMR, but it's just like Rita mumbling to herself while she plays Xenoblade, so all you hear is like the click clack of the game, and then me just going, okay, come on, you can do this, come on, oh gosh, you know, like that's, yeah. One of my friends I remember asked me like, how do you talk for so long while you like stream games? And I was like, because I normally like talk to myself sometimes while I play games. Obviously not as much as when I'm streaming, but like I will talk to myself while I game. So, they say geniuses talk to themselves. Okay, here we go. ASMR stream reading Xenoblade facts and trivia to fall asleep to. I actually floated that idea around of like having a video where I just recite like the XCX codex. But I haven't finished the game yet, so I can't do that. But I'm down. I'm down to read. I need to do a soothing storybook video reward from my charity stream. That was one of the rewards. I just came back from vacation, so I'm gonna start wrapping up some of the other ones, the other rewards. Because they're all in progress right now, but I think I can finish up one of them pretty soon. Honestly, maybe next week. So, yeah. Would you guys want a Xenoblade themed one, or is like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail okay? I was thinking of maybe reading the Genshin books and then putting that to like soothing, you know, rain sounds or nature sounds. I was thinking maybe like going into the game and recording like nature sounds from Genshin and then just putting that on playback. Oh yeah, like a Mass Effect Codex reading. But I think there's quite a few of those already. Of like the in-game voice reading them aloud. But maybe there's a need for like a female voice reading it. You know, a little bit of everything. Because I'm pretty sure the Mass Effect Codex is like a male voice. So maybe we can have a female voice version. Next kit after this one, I actually have 2. One is a random one that was a gift from a friend for my birthday a while back. And then another one was actually a gift from my throne. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yay! Oh gosh. Oh goodness. There we go. Nice. Nice. Sorry. Some of these are hard to push together. Okay. Nice. Ooh! Okay, B2 and F16. Wow! I think this is our first time using the F runner. Okay. B2. That's my thinking noise. What was it? Sorry, if I like look over this way, it's because I'm grabbing another runner. Do you guys remember that artwork of me in like Nia's jumpsuit? If you want to, we've had this conversation before of which Xenoblade characters you would want to see me cosplay as. So now that you've seen me cosplay someone in 2, who would you want to see me cosplay from the other games? I wanted to either cosplay from 3. I was thinking like, I don't know. Obviously, my first thought was like Mio. But I'm trying to see. Did I do a poll for this? I'm trying to see. I don't think I did a poll for this. I think it was a stream. You know what? Yeah, because we were playing XE2, I think. Yeah, I think that was the case. For one, maybe Melia, right? And then I'm trying to think. There's a picture of me in. Let me see if I can find it. I'll look for it. The one that I got commissioned, the artwork that I got commissioned. I'll show you. Hold on. I think my very unorganized. Maybe if I search up Nia. No, I just got a picture of my friend Nia. Let's see. Not Nia Xenoblade, Nia Suzune. I guess maybe it's you can see it on my Twitter probably. Yeah. It'd be nice to see you cosplay as Tyon. Yeah! My favorite character. Yes, I love Melia's future connected outfit. Oh, she's just so pretty. For real. Maybe a cosplay for both F3 and then FR. Yeah, maybe when I finish playing it. Oh my gosh, no. I would also love to cosplay Ethel. Yeah. I don't know, it's just a hair thing, you know? It'd be easy, right? Her hair is white, so just, you know, in the new outfit. Okay. I got distracted. I haven't figured out the color for the F runner. 1 second. Okay. Ethel is so cool. Okay. Thank you for the raid! Welcome in! Welcome! While I look for the F runner, I'll give everyone a chance to get settled down, and then I'll welcome everyone in. I found it. Look! Oh, it's the gold pieces. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. For those who don't know who I am, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro at your service. And before you click away, if you just wanted to stop by and say hi, before you skedaddle, I want to... Oh, you know what? Shiny, if you pinned a message, I'm sorry, I missed it. Can you do me a kindness and share the link once again for what we're gonna raid into afterwards? In about 1 hour, a little under an hour, the album premiere, the premiere stream for Perfect Arranged Works Episode 3 is happening. If you're not familiar with Perfect Arranged Works, it is a Xeno series, so Xenoblade, Xenosaga, Xenogears. It's a Xeno series fan album, and it's a bunch of really talented musicians who arranged various songs from the Xeno series. So I'm in it this time around as well. I was part of Episode 2. This is the last album, Episode 3. And I'm in 4 of the songs this time around. And of course, there's many other tracks that are amazing and wonderful that I haven't listened to yet, but I'm so excited. So whether or not you are a fan of any of the Xeno series games, I think it'd be really cool if you could stick around and watch the premiere. It's just really good music, honestly, if anything. So I pinned your message. Thank you, Shiny. If you want to stick around, though, I'm building a model kit. This is Siren from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And yeah, we can talk about Xenoblade. So I have to know who here, whether you're a raider or you were here kind of just lurking, who here doesn't know about Xenoblade? About Xenoblade Chronicles in general. I want to know. I want to know if there's any newbies in here. So I can talk to you, so I can convince you to play. Please. Oh my gosh. I love talking to people about Xenoblade. Ugh. Literally, best thing I could do. You do not. So you don't play, or you don't know anything at all about Xenoblade? Let me tell you. Oh, let me tell you. I'll give warnings for any spoilers, but I don't anticipate having too many. But yeah, you know nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, if you like JRPGs, this is definitely this is a JRPG. Probably like I know you can say this about a lot of games, but like it's just like the characters are so like compelling. They're so like you fall in love with the characters so easily and like you root for them so much. Like I tell people, for me, like Xenoblade makes you feel emotions like so much. At least for someone like me, right? I'm a very emotional person, and I love it when games make me feel emotions very strongly. Like one of my good friends, Shiki, her catchphrase is like, you know, she loves horror games because like the fear makes her feel alive. And I feel like it's the same with me for Xenoblade, but not just like fear, but like when the characters are happy, I feel so happy, or when they're sad, I feel devastated. When they're angry, I'm upset for them. You know what I mean? Like it's the story and the characters are just so you want to root for them so much, and like the story is just so like compelling, and just please check it out. I would highly recommend. Well, honestly, okay, well, I started with the 3rd one, but if you're gonna play all of them anyway, you might as well start with the 1st one. The 3rd one has references to 1 and 2, so that's why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's on sale! You can get it now! You love games that make you feel that way? Yes! For real. Oh, thank you, Krito, for the super chat. It's been a long time. Hope you've been well. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, a deep emotional connection. Yeah. And the music's great. And the worlds are gorgeous. And the cast, I really like the cast. So, I think my favorite cast... So, I keep saying so and interrupting myself. ADHD brain. But, each game has like an ensemble cast. So, it's not just like 1 or 2... Well, I guess you could argue that... to a degree, but to me at least, it feels like the main ensemble cast is all very like important to me. Because I guess you could argue like with 1, it's like Shulk, you know, but I don't know, like the whole like main crew of playable characters is like very, I don't know, important to me. And I think very much so with 3, where you have the 6 protagonists and they all feel very equally important. Same with 2. I mean, I guess you could say it could be just Rex, or then you have like Rex and his blades, or like you can count it as like the whole group that he travels with. But I don't know. It's like I love the various dynamics between the cast members in each game. The dynamics are all very different, but they're all very enjoyable to see. Where do you get the Siren model kit? I got mine online. It was a gift on Throne. Yeah. Let's see here. This one was F16. I think my favorite cast, though, I'm trying to speak about Xenoblade without spoiling it too much. Because for those who haven't played, I really want you to play. But yeah, I think my favorite cast is 3, is for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. primarily because they're all like similar in age and they all have very similar experiences to one another. And even though they're very different people, like fundamentally, I feel like because they have that shared experience, it brings them like closer together. And I feel like even though there's an aspect to it where they're more like tightly tied to another person, like they're kind of paired up in the group, they still manage to highlight their relationships outside of the pairings. Does that make sense? Like, so there's 6 of them and they're kind of linked. Hey, you know why I chose that word? They're kind of linked together with one other person in the group. So they kind of have like, it's 3 pairs of the people. And you'll see why. I don't want to give too much away yet. But they still highlight a lot of the moments they have outside of the pairs within the group. And it really feels like a close group of friends. And what I love about them too is they don't start off as like friends. In fact, they start off as the like opposite of friends. And the way that they like kind of grow closer together just feels so like natural to me. Like they have a lot of hiccups and they like learn about how one another like works, and like as they kind of overcome things. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna get me to a tangent. I'm sorry if I stop building. Anyway, back to what I was saying. They like the way that they overcome their differences and they learn how to like, you know, I don't want to say live with each other, because they don't just put up with each other, right? They like appreciate each other for their strengths and weaknesses. You know what I mean? And I feel like, oh, that's such an important lesson, because I feel like especially nowadays, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been watching a lot of documentaries about how like, you know, the loneliness epidemic and people forgetting how to like socialize and have friendships and things like that. And anyway, but it's like, it's such an important part of like learning to like build a relationship with someone, right? Like I was watching this one, and again, before anyone makes any judgment calls about the things I'm going to talk about, remember, everyone has their own lived experiences. Have empathy, even though it's something that you don't experience or relate to, or if you think it's different, you know, instead of going straight to, oh, that's weird, you know, maybe keep an open mind and have some empathy for what these folks who have these experiences might be going through. But back to what I was saying. I was watching a few documentaries about people, and I think I talked about this during a Persona stream. People who turn to having relationships with AI companions for whatever reason. And, you know, that reason being like maybe they had a traumatic experience, or they're trying to learn how to develop social skills so that they can talk to people more readily, or maybe they've decided they're only going to talk to AI for whatever reason, right? Some of the sentiments that they shared with the interviewers were, oh, well, it's like the perfect friend or the perfect partner. And that was really drawing to me, because I feel like when it comes to like friendships or like, you know, being family, right? It's not about being perfect, right? Like it's about being genuine. And you can't really like, and again, maybe I'm speaking from my inexperience, or maybe I'm speaking, you know, from my not understanding, but it's like friendship comes from a genuine place, right? And we as humans aren't gonna get everything right. You know, we make mistakes, we accidentally hurt each other, but what you do is you listen, you learn, you work things out. And that's one thing I really loved about a lot of the interactions that they had with one another as this group of 6. I don't want to say the name, because again, I don't want to give away anything on accident as a spoiler. And I actually made a video about this. If you don't mind spoilers, it's a video about the flute swap scene from XE3. About it's a scene between Noah and Mio, and it involves the flute swapping. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think you get the idea. But it's scenes like that where like they obviously have 2 very different ways of like perceiving the situation and feeling things. And I don't think like either person really did. Like, I don't think like Noah did anything wrong. I don't think, you know what I mean? Like, I think somebody like misunderstood what I was trying to say and was like, you think Noah's a bad person? I said in the video, like, Noah's not a bad person, right? For making that mistake. But the thing about friendships and like building relationships with people is like, you're not gonna know everything about that person. They even say that, like in the scene, like, I thought I don't wanna spoil it too much, but there's a reason why Noah might know a lot more about Mio than other people. And so he was saying like, oh, well, I thought I knew enough about you. I thought I knew everything that there had to know about you or whatever. And she was like, how would you know? Because there are things about myself I don't even know. And it was just a nice moment because it to me highlighted one of the very human things, you know, we experience, which is, you know, getting to know someone and like, you know, learning about how to like live with someone and like, you know, interact with them and grow closer and like, oh, I love XC3. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, power of friendship, power of working through, you know, issues and problems and things like that. Because even like with my best friends, like I'm sure we've had like misunderstandings before, and like, you know, you talk things out, and I think I don't know. And I don't mean this as like a dig. I don't mean this as like, I think I'm better. I'm not. I'm, you know, just like any other person, right? And just like any other person, I have to work on myself. I have to constantly improve and add to my toolkit because I'm just a human, right? I can't do everything perfectly. I can't do anything right. I constantly make mistakes. But I think in the past few years, maybe it's because we spent a lot of time socializing online. Maybe we've forgotten, you know, how to deal with whatever the case is. I feel like there's a trend of people not knowing how to handle conflict or confrontation. I feel like it's so easy to just be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna just stop talking. Well, you know, there's a time and place for, you know, protecting your peace, you know, blocking and things like that. But like, I feel like, kind of harkening back to that one conversation I had about like, someone saying like, oh, AI is the perfect companion, the friend, because they always say the right things and they like, you know, but it's like, part of being human is, you know, overcoming our misunderstandings and, you know, I don't know. I feel like we've lost the art of socializing. I don't know. I'm rambling now. I started looking at the sheet again and realized how much I hadn't gotten done. But yeah, I don't know. One thing I like about the original conversation being about XC3, one thing I really like about it is that there's a lot of very human moments in it, such as the one that I described. Yeah. My hands match my energy. I talk a lot with my hands. I'm sorry. But yeah. It's so sad seeing people interact and not be able to communicate well through conflicts. Yeah. Like, I definitely think there's a time and place for protecting your peace, right? You know, blocking and, you know, not allowing yourself to be relentlessly, like, bombarded by unnecessary hate from people who don't even, like, know who you are or, like, don't care about your best interests. But it's really sad to see where it's like, oh, if you're not telling me what I want to hear, then like I'm not gonna hear you out. Or like you don't agree with me, then like we're not gonna talk, kind of thing. And like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like that's how we become more divided too, in ways where it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, I think I did one of these backwards. Abort. Okay, hold on. Me when I ramble too much. Okay, this one I did correctly. Ha 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 ha. Ignore. This. There you go. Whoopsie-daisy. But yeah, like, I don't know. I try to, you know, check myself in that way. But I don't know. Rita rambling. Yep, I guess it's just a day that ends with Y. Yep. What other things do I like about XE3? Wow, oh my gosh, sorry. This was supposed to be an XE3, like, shilling stream. Or maybe it should have been XE2 because we're working on Siren. But I guess Xenoblade in general. But then it turned into a conversation about, like, humanity. But I feel like that's, you know, I feel like that's the whole Xenoblade thing. Like, at least with XE3. I feel like a lot of the moments in XE3 made me think about, like, my friendships and, like, myself as a human. You know what I mean? And what does it mean to be a human, to live as a human? Okay, I need F2 and D13, so all right, yeah, I was like, we're probably only gonna get through this one page, but I was like, surely that's just a joke, but I think that's very much the case. Okay. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, other scenes in... Because the thing is, what I love about video games that, like, have messages... And don't get me wrong, I don't think every game or anime has to be, like, super serious. I think there's definitely value in, like, shows or games where it's just like, oh, yeah, it's just silly, goofy fun. You could just turn your brain off. There's not, like, a deeper message you need to, you know, have or whatever, right? But, you know, not everything has to be like that. But what I love about XC... or just Xenoblade in general, and other media like it, is like, there's a lot of experiences that we have in life that we have trouble processing or understanding or overcoming for whatever reason. Well, you know, being human, right? Like, if it's something you've never experienced before, it's difficult to go about thinking about it, right? But what games and anime like this can allow you to do is maybe a character will have a similar experience to you, or like an anime character will have an experience that maybe you haven't had but one of your friends had, and you just don't experience it and you don't understand it, and it allows you to look at things from like a third person perspective. We talked about this in my most recent mental health charity event, about how when it's difficult to, because the whole saying about like we're our own worst critic, right? It's easier to give grace to characters and things like that. Like, we see characters go through stuff in anime and games, and you know, it's like, you know what, that's okay, you know, this is why they did that, or this is why it's difficult for them. Like, I understand and I sympathize with this character, and like, look at them overcome it. It's hard for us to do that with ourselves, right? A lot of times we're just like, oh, why did you do that? Oh, you're so stupid, kind of thing. I feel like it's easy to fall into that trap. But what games and anime do is like, it allows you that third person experience, right? You can kind of look at it from a different perspective, from an outside perspective, because it's no longer like you, I guess, and you can't be as hypercritical. And then you realize, hey, you know what? That character did something similar to me, or I had a similar experience as that character. Why can I afford myself the same grace? And then from there, it's like, oh, okay, well, this is what the character did. Like, maybe, and it was beneficial for them and for the people around them. Maybe I could consider, like, you know, going about dealing with my issue like that. Obviously, to a certain degree, like, you can't like have magical superpowers or anything, but you know, you can, you know, at least you can maybe understand what you're going through, or like, oh, maybe I should like talk about it with someone like this character did, or maybe now I have the words to even be able to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's hard to vocalize your experiences, and seeing characters go through it, like you are going through it, it's easier to understand and it's easier to put into words. Yeah. Oh, a small piece. Nice. I know. I have a couple of I have a couple of figures coming in at some point too. Xenoblade. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like experiences that I shared. I don't know. I know I'm building Siren, but I just keep talking about XE3. Okay, I'll share this one anecdote, and then I'll find something to talk about when it comes to XE2. But on the topic of XE3, what I also really liked about the cast, the ensemble cast in 3, is like, how do I do this without spoiling? They basically their whole... this is the premise of the story, so surely this can't be a spoiler. They basically spent their whole lives, like, being war soldiers. Right? From the time they were, like, kids to, like, the time they were, like, young adults. And that's all they'd ever known, right? And basically their whole world got flipped upside down. Because of something that happens in the first chapter, I'm pretty sure. And that basically sets off the entire game. So they were kind of like told this is how it is, like this is how things are. And then as the game progresses, they experience things that they were sort of robbed of. They were robbed of. Very human things that they were robbed of. And they were really frustrated, like, oh wow, and like angry because like, this is something I should have been able to do, and I should have, like, that's like my right as a human to be able to experience certain emotions or, you know, certain very human social things, and not being, and just being frustrated at that, like, like, what do I do? I don't know, I feel like a similar, you know, I resonate with that, because I feel like for most of like my younger life, it was just like study. Like, you know, you just got to get into like a good, you know, school kind of thing. And then it's like, when you get there, it's like, oh my God, there's so much more to life. I was never like really pushed to focus on, because I was told that this is the path to success. This is what makes you like important. This is what makes life important kind of thing. And so much of my early life was focused on that. And I was like, what? Wait a minute, there's so much more to life than just studying. So, I don't know, I felt that anger. I felt that frustration. And like, I don't know, there's just so many moments that are so human in XC3 that I like resonated with. And I was just like, wow, I love how it really makes you feel that, like super strongly. Anyway, let's talk about XC2. What are some things that I really resonated with in 2? Which character do I resonate with most in 2? Because I feel like the character... I'm bringing it back to XC3. I feel like the character I resonated the most with in XC3 was Senna. Senna is the one that I think I resonate with the most, I think. Yeah. But in 2... Who do I think I get it resonate? Because it's like their core skills. Jeez. I don't know. I don't know if I resonate with any of them. But what I love about this cast... I do also look up to Laura. Oh, she's so cool. Anyway, what I love about the cast in XC2, because they're all very different. They have very different like lived experiences and things like that. So they don't share that like with the 3 cast. And I guess similar with the 1 cast, because the 1 cast is also very different in their... Well, you have like Shulk and Ryan, you know, they're childhood friends, and so they grew up together. But then you have like Dunban, who was like older. But anyway, so with 2, it's like they're very different, but they still mesh very well. And I think I don't know, their dynamic is just so goofy, and I love a fun, goofy little cast. So yeah, that's what I love about the XC2 crew. I just love how goofy it is. It's such a goofy, like... It's funny because it's so goofy, but it's also so emotionally, like... wow. I cried so hard at the end of 2. Uh-oh, I snipped... Oh, here we go. I snipped it, but I didn't see where it went. Yeah. It's past midnight for you. No worries. If you're EP, you could always check out the album premiere later. Or not the premiere, but you can watch the video for the premiere later. But if you're still going to be around in 30 minutes, folks, if you like Xenoblade or Xenosaga or Xenogears, or you just like good music, stick around, because we're going to be raiding into the premiere stream on the Resident Union channel. Don't forget to subscribe to them too. In 30 minutes. Yeah, so we'll probably raid in a little early, so I can go cast it to my Eevee. Yeah, premiere link is in the pinned message. Wait, let me make sure the raid is set up. Oops. Because by the time I had it set up, I was like, I don't know if it's ready yet. So here we go. Making sure the raid happens. Oh, I didn't click into it. Resident Union. Yeah, woohoo! I'm excited! I'm so excited. If anyone can get through the game and not cry at the ending, I don't think they could be. No, don't say that. I see what you're trying to say. It's a very like emotionally charged thing, and I get what you're saying, but I know people experience emotions in different ways. So, you know, if you're not a crier, you know, it's still very valid if it doesn't make you cry. Yeah. But I get what you mean. Yeah, it's for someone like me who very easily outwardly expresses emotion. Yes, you will cry. Some people internalize the feelings, yeah, or like some folks don't. Everyone just experiences emotion in different ways, and not being able to as easily feel other people's emotions doesn't make you a bad person. See, I don't cry, but I still cried to the ending. That's fair. That's fair. And I guess that can show you how powerful that is, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Enma! Thank you for the Twitch raid. Thank you, thank you. On the YouTube side as well, welcome in, everyone. Go ahead and take a second to get settled. I'm gonna clip out these next pieces while everyone gets settled, and then I'll introduce myself. Welcome in! If you're just popping in, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro at your service. And today we're building a model kit from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is Siren. And if you're wondering why this is the stream for today, it's because in about 30 minutes, we're gonna raid into a really awesome album premiere. So whether or not you're a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenogears or Xenosaga, it's a Xeno series fan arrangement album is what it is. I'm in 4 of the songs, and there's plenty of other amazing songs as well for you to check out. But if you're also an enjoyer of good music, which I know you all are because you just came from Enva's channel, so we're gonna stick around for that raid, right? If you want to listen to some good music. So thanks again for the raid. I hope you had fun. Yeah, and enjoy. This is the Kotobukiya. This is the manufacturer for this one. Yeah. But yeah, I cried really hard for the ending of, honestly, all the main trilogy. I feel like X, I didn't really cry. I think it was more like a sense of dread. But like it didn't end badly. It was like when all of the reveals were happening in chapter 12, it was just a compounding sense of dread. Like, oh God, oh God. But it worked out until it didn't. And then now we're where we are in the game. So that's fun. Look, we got some legs going on here, I think. They're kind of, honestly, I think maybe the size of the kit is mostly from the wings. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame we only got one model kit. What about the formula scale? That's one, no? Okay, whoa. This looks like it's gonna be a bit confusing. Oh wait, we need the J runner. This is the first time, I think. It's the H runner. Okay, oh my gosh. Goodness. Yay! I found it. This will probably be, I don't know how long this will take, 2 of these. Probably not 30 minutes, unless I keep yapping. Okay, let's see. But what were we talking about before I got distracted? By multiple things, not just the raid. I get distracted very easily. That's why these things take a long time to do for me on stream. Because I get distracted very easily. This is B16. Oh, geez. There we go. Personally, X felt that it had too many reveals at the end. I agree. I think I brought it up at the end of stream, but I was like, I'm still processing things because a lot was revealed all at once. I feel like I didn't have time to be sad. Does that make sense? I feel like I didn't have time to like be sad about the things that they were sad about. And it was more like, hold on, I'm still processing everything. But also like, it would be like, important reveal, fight. Important reveal, fight. Important, you know what I mean? So it's like, so they would reveal something insane and I'd be like, what? For like 1 second, and then I had to lock in to fight. But, you know, I still like XT, yeah. The end was definitely rushed, but I'm also excited to see what this epilogue brings. Very excited. There we go. this one's B17 because I put it upside down. Let's do... Whoa, what? Oh, huh? Okay, 1, 2, and then there's like a thing here. It's like... Oh, it's underneath. Okay, okay. I was like, why is the arrow gray? But, yeah. Okay, let's see. Everyone, I have something to tell you. Literally, Elma, every second. 30 minutes until Perfect Arrange Works Episode 3 premiere! Did you hear that, everyone? Very important. Also, hi, Enva. I don't know if I said hi back. I'm sorry. I get distracted very easily. But yeah, I hope stream was fun. What did you do? Oh, music. Of course, I did mention. If you're coming from Enva's channel, you probably are an enjoyer of music. Okay, 1 is this one. Okay, and then we'll do section number 2. So this goes here. Oh yeah, Raiders, do you guys like my nails? It's making it a little tough, but I didn't want to take my nails off. I got them done for my cousin's wedding. We all had like a nail appointment together. It was so fun. Okay, here we go. Not a Raider, but I like your nails. Thank you! Yeah, I don't often get to get my nails done all nicely, so very happy. I want to keep these on for as long as possible. Ouch. I'm gonna pinch myself on accident with this. But yeah, no, back to what Sparta was saying. I made the joke that like it's especially at like the chapter 12 and onwards, it's like every second Elma's like, guys, I have something to tell you, or like, I hate to break it to you. And it's and like it takes her like 5 whole minutes to reveal to everyone what it is, to build the suspense. And I'm just like, Elma, please tell me, my heart can't take it. Gosh. Congrats to your cousin. Yeah! I told her that you guys said that. She was like, aw, everyone's so sweet. We talked so much about Persona. I don't have a Persona stream this week, but next week I probably will. So keep an eye out for that. I'll talk about the things that I talked about with my cousin. Just because it's on topic. So I'll keep it for then. And then next week I'm also doing like a vacay recap slash... I don't want to say what it is quite yet. Well, no. I will say this. I'm going to do a snack tasting stream. I bought a bunch of snacks from where I was visiting. And I'm going to try them out. So, if you want to know where I went, just, you'll have to tune in. You'll find out soon. It's literally next week. But I like to hype it up, you know. Okay. 6. The line is underneath. Okay, J6. Perfect. This is going to go underneath. Oh my god. Whoa, very flimsy piece. Connecting piece right here. There we go. Snacks! Yeah, it's gonna be another hand cam. So maybe we won't do Siren next week. Maybe week after next. Depending on how much time I have in my schedule. Maybe I'll hold it with that this time. Yep. Like a surgeon. At least you're doing Deltarune tomorrow. Yeah! It'll probably be another 2 streams again. If it's the same length as 3. I'm excited. I don't know if I finished all of my predictions, though. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I did that one. And then we just do another one of those. I was tempted to, like, build some stuff. Build some more of this during the album premiere, but I have a lot of work to catch up on. And 2, I think I want to keep building this with you guys. So you guys can see the progress. Cute nails, thank you! I got the idea off of Pinterest, and I showed the nail artist. I was like, just do this. Oh my gosh. I bet you love playing Persona 5 Strikers. I think I told you all this, but my cousin, she gave me some of her like Persona memorabilia, or I guess it was specifically Persona 5 Strikers. She gave me a Ryuji and a Joker postcard? Yeah, postcard is the word I'm looking for. Can't wait for it to be finished. Yeah! I want to see if I can get, like, photography done for it. I think that'd be cool. Oh, I forgot. I need to get B1 as well. But maybe next time we do this stream, you probably won't get to see my nails all nice and fancy. Well, I know. I'm gonna miss them, too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited for the premiere! I I know I asked this earlier, but is there any songs you want to guess I'm gonna do, or is there any songs you want to hear me do? Internally thought you'd say calling card. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh wait, this one's first. Okay, gotta do it in the right order, or else we're gonna be in a whole lot of trouble later. Yeah. So Fern, maybe okay. I wonder. It's happening in 30 minutes. I'm wondering if I'm allowed to spoil which games. Well, you all already know I'm doing an XE2 song because Song of Giga Rosa was in the PV. I think I'm doing all but one of all of the Xenoblade games, but one. Does that make sense? But one of them I did not do. Which one? I don't know. Is that a good enough? That doesn't give away too much, hopefully. So you'll just have to stick around and see. I also don't know the order, so I don't know when the songs I'm gonna be in are gonna show up. But we'll see. You'll just have to watch the whole thing. I promise you, like, if you've listened to the first two, like, you know how amazing all the arrangements are. Everyone is so incredibly talented. Trust and believe. I'm so excited. They're really good. I feel so, like, honored to be a part of this, like, arrangement album, this project. Ugh, you guys are gonna be so proud. Gosh. No Xenoblade floor cover this time around. Final guess. How did you know? That's crazy. Am I gonna play Xenoblade today? No, we played Xenoblade yesterday, but maybe next week, as I do every week. I try to, at least. How do I play an instrument with nails? I don't. I was on vacation, Enva, that's why. But that's why I don't normally get to wear nails. Let's see. Once again, so that means either no X music or no vocal one song. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. No comments. You'll just have to go watch the premiere. I will say this. Well, you know this, but I wrote lyrics for an instrumental song. The song that was originally an instrumental. Pretty nails, thank you! Yay! I'm glad. I'm really happy with how they turned out. It's crazy what, like, nail artists can do with just from a picture, you know? What was I gonna say? So yeah, Song of Giga Rosa obviously is originally like an instrumental song, and then SF was like, imagine this, but with like lyrics, like tokusatsu styles. Yeah, wait, I got you. So I'm excited. Wait, I can talk more about. Let me see if I can. I'm not gonna give away the lyrics, what they are, but I can talk about more about how I wrote them. If you missed what I said earlier about the lyrics, then you can check out the VOD if you'd like. What am I making now? A model kit of Siren from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah. Song of Giga Rosa. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say, there were some really tough parts in writing it because in the chorus there's like a part that goes dun 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 dun, and that was probably the hardest part for me to write. Everything else was relatively easy. That wasn't the last thing I wrote, the fast part there, but it was so hard to write lyrics that would sound nice to a rhythm like that fast. I think you'll really like the ones that I wrote. But like once I finally figured it out, and I was like, wait, this is so good. But yeah, I think that was probably the hardest part to write. Obviously, I'm not gonna give it away yet, but actually, I think I say it in the PV. Hi, MP, welcome back. I'm talking about what was revealed in the PV. Yeah, because in the PV, it starts with the power greater than all. It was the part that was the toughest to write is actually in the PV. It's the a mighty double punch that's dump all over him, strike with an ultra. That was the hardest part. Like that melody there. Ugh. But yeah, when you listen to the full song, not just the PV. please, like, listen for as many references as possible. There was... I remember the first 2 lines of verse 2. Because I wrote chorus, then pre-chorus, verse 1, verse 2. That was the order that I did it, more or less. Yeah, there'll be subtitles, woohoo! I remember writing the first 2 lines for verse 2, and I was like, wait, I kind of cooked, but also these lyrics are kind of cursed. And I sent it to SF, I was like, you can say no to these lyrics. You can say no to them. And he was like, honestly, no. They're kind of cursed, yes, but they work. I could explain it. I could explain it after. I don't want to give it away. But it's like a double... I don't know if double entendre is the right word that I'm looking for. There's like 2 or 3 elements of wordplay in these 2 lines. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so good. I don't know how I cooked it up, but like I think it was like a little burnt out, not burnt out, but like I was writing for quite a bit, and then I was like, okay, I just need to like, maybe I'll play some XE2, or like I'll go watch some cutscenes, or maybe I'll just put it down. I did something. I took a break and then I came back, and then I looked at all my notes again, and then I was like, wait, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Okay, 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes. We'll go at like 55. Is that good? Is that enough time? I think that's enough time. We'll rate over at 55. Okay, here we go. Wow, I did it. Like I said, we finished the first page out of at least 10. 16, oh my god. It's okay, next time we'll go faster because hopefully I won't be yapping as much and I won't have my nails. The YouTube premiere timer is 2 minutes. It's okay. We'll be extra careful. I think the 5 minutes is fine. Okay. You think I can do step 5? Well, because I don't know. We'll see. Might as well keep going. Since we're here anyway. And we're greener than a water check. It's so... let me see if I can find my old lyrics. Because usually when I write lyrics, I like keep old versions of the lyrics, but I think I was kind of like in a rush. And so I ended up just going through, or maybe I had them on sticky notes. It's crazy. So for like for method, we were required to document our processes. So I just have this huge Google Doc of like every iteration, or as many iterations as possible of the lyrics. And I did something similar with Liberame. And it's just nice seeing like going back on the different ideas, but I don't know if I did the same here. I probably, yeah, you can, I like go through my, whatchamacallit, my history, my revision history, and you can see some of my old stuff. But I think there's also some sticky notes that had some of my original ideas too. Yeah, okay, anyway, back to this. Sorry, distracted. Okay, okay, we'll start here. Yeah, because this is number 4. You see that? This is from step number 4. And then... Oh, but there's this! Okay, well, B13 is easy. I can get that. So let me stick that on there first, and then we'll do this bit. We'll stick B13 on there for both. Okay, so let's get B13. Yay, I'm so excited! Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long, you guys. You guys are gonna love all of it. What am I making? A model kit from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. To celebrate perfect arrange works, a Xeno series fan arrangement album. See, I'm good. I can chill too. Uh-oh, Shiny, you better watch out. I'm coming for your job. Just kidding. No one can do Shiny's job better than Shiny. I jest. Okay, let's see. What? No! No. I jest. Okay, here we go. This is like a ball joint piece. Look. Okay. See, I feel like I could squeeze these 2 pieces closer together. I just get scared. Yeah, okay, there we go. Nice! And then we'll put B13 on this one too. And then we'll put these together. Oh my gosh. What even is that? Well, I mean, it says right there, but it's okay. This is an armor piece. I think Yeah. Okay. Here. B15 for both of them. Dun, 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 dun. You're on vacation in July and you're gonna make a dinosaur? Then nice! I don't think I've made model kits that aren't like giant robot mech thingies. So, I wonder what else I could make. Bread. Just kidding, just kidding. I don't know. First thing that popped up in my head. Da-da-dum. Okay. Where's B15? No, this is B, right? Okay, 15. Right here. I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so excited. It's always so fun, like, hearing the start of the next piece. Because you're like, no way! They did this one! You know what I mean? That's why I love the fact that, like, the track list isn't like revealed, I guess. Well, obviously you have like the songs that are in the PV, but it's so fun being like, no way! Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, see, that's why we keep secrets, not because we want to tease the audience, but it's because it's a fun surprise. Okay, do I need H? No, I just need J and F. J7. Right here. Da 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 da. You can work with clay if you want to make little archangel statues. Wait, that'd be so cute. Do I have any dinosaurs to recommend? I'm not really like a dinosaur person. I only know a few dinosaurs. Like T-Rex or a Stegosaurus or I don't know. I don't know what other dinosaurs I could recommend. I need to get the other J7 one out. But those are the ones off the top of my head. Triceratops, maybe? One of these days, you hope you can attend a future Resident Union album blind. You think you'd be willing to let go of the reins? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ooh. Oof. There we go. I'm trying to squeeze these together as much as possible. Okay, so these go on B15. So there's not an order, so I guess I'll put them on now before I get confused. Gosh. Oh, here we go. Maybe one day in the future, because you know how I do my like cover albums? Like I did the Bleach one, and then I did the Full Metal Alchemist one, and then I did the Naruto one just recently. By the way, go check out the Naruto cover album series. I got to do that with 9 awesome VTubers. Maybe instead of like releasing them one by one. The reason why I release them one by one is because it's nice having like, one, I think maybe if someone wants to just listen to one or like a few songs, they can choose which ones. But also it's like, it's nice to have something to upload on the days where I'm gone. If I'm like taking a trip or something. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. It was just a note to cut it cleanly. Okay, I think I did. Nice. Yeah, make sure you do this cleanly. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I should probably read the notes more. I'm like, I'll just do this, but then there'll be important stuff like, don't clip this off, or make sure you do this neatly. And then I'm like, uh-oh, I should have read that. It's okay. But honestly, they're kind of built like IKEA instructions. Like, generally, you can figure things out by looking at the picture. There we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah, like, them being separate, too, is, like, nice for playlists, too. Like, if you want to hear the songs separately. But, like, maybe I'll do something like how Resident Union does it, where it's, like, all in one video. Yeah. You're usually on video duty for projects that aren't your own, so it's a bit difficult. Ah, I see. All right, time to find a new person on video duty. That's funny. Maybe one day. Oh my gosh. Am I familiar with the Jurassic Park movie trilogy? No, I wouldn't say I'm familiar with it. I've seen Jurassic Park, but I don't know how familiar I am with it. I wouldn't say like I'm a fan or anything. There we go. You actually need to do individual uploads for songs that Rangers haven't done on their own. I will say this. This is not a spoiler, but remember how I said I was going to do a Xenoblade song? Ooh, one of those may or may not be part of this album and may or may not be released separately on my channel. Is that allowed? Is that allowed to say after I said it? but I think that's okay. That's not a spoiler, is it? I don't think so. I think that's okay. What is that saying? Better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission? Okay, there you go. That's my tease then. Gosh. Yeah, so... Yeah. Separate from the Saga of Gigarosa one. Another one is... A while ago, I had mentioned I'm doing another Xenoblade song cover. And... that song that I'm talking about is in this album and will be released separately on my channel. Soon, TM. Ooh, what could it be? Maybe that gives you a better idea. Okay. Okay. We're gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna go. I'm so excited, you guys! Get hyped! Woohoo! I'm so excited. Okay, F3 and F4. I'm nervous. What if we can't do this on time? It's okay. This is the fastest I'm gonna build this entire stream. I just don't want to miss it. I'm gonna grab my snacks. Okay, that's F3. Okay, let's not go too crazy. Okay, so this was F3, and this goes on the underside. Okay. And then this goes underneath. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then we're gonna go, so excited! Yes, exactly. When it starts, or even before then, you're gonna go, so excited! Wait, I think I put that in the wrong place. No! Don't get too crazy. Like that. Whoa! So cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I'm so excited for when this is gonna be done! In a million years. Just kidding. Woo! Okay. F4. I can normally build these pretty quickly, but usually, like, in the one time that I've built these, like, on stream, I, like, just watch something, you know? So I'm not, like, yapping or anything, and yeah, I can build these pretty proficiently. It's just, you know, why not take your time and chat about Xenoblade? Okay, here we go. I don't know, I feel like chatting takes a lot more of my attention from building than just like watching a movie or something. Okay, here we go. Gonna ascend if this is Drifting Souls. Do not confirm though. Yeah, I won't. No comment. Watch, MB's gonna be like, wrong key. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. So silly. I do not have perfect pitch, neither do I. Oh my gosh. I can sing it for you all before we go. We'll see how much building we have. Let me check that the raid is set up. Sorry, I'm like, I'm paranoid. I know I said I was gonna set it up earlier, but now I don't know. Now I have to double check. Actually, yeah, I can just double check right before. Yeah. Water check. Yay. I'm glad you like the Naruto collab covers. That makes me happy. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, I was gonna sing for you guys. Da 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 da. You get the instrumental too. Da 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 da. I actually have a piano instrumental somewhere. Wait, let me pull it up. Among the myths, I see a stretching path, reaches out so far, beyond what I can see. How far would I be walking till I reach the end of a path that's to be seen? I would keep thinking. Sorry for the BGM, I'm just gonna keep it on. Questioning to myself, why do I have to walk this path? Oh, why? I can't seem to find the real meaning to this path that I take faith to accept, and my goal seems so far away. So tell me why I'm here and what's the reason I am here today. If I recall, it was you stay. No matter how... Wait, did I... Oh, yeah. No matter how much wind will blow against me, I will keep on. Oh, I will keep moving on to find the answer to. I'm lost in search for you. Wait, how does this work? It's upside down. No? Huh? Well, because this thing goes here. Oh, because there's holes here too. Okay, didn't show in the picture. Mordred, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the streams. I now get to go on vacation and touch grass up north. Can't wait to catch up on all the streams coming next week eventually. Yeah, have fun. Safe travels. And Davina, thank you so much for the membership anniversary. We're gonna head over to the premiere of the album in just a moment. Hey Rita, hope you're well. I got a rebate on my digital college textbooks. You're getting $320 back. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I think you're seven-toned out. Hey. I'm transposing it, okay? And so more... You can do that, you know? Plenty of singers transpose songs to... I just chose a random key, but you know. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's honestly a good practice. If a song is like not in your range and you can transpose it to be more comfortably in your range, that's actually a pretty... Well, I'm not talking to just one person, right? For those who don't know, it is pretty common to transpose songs. For those who don't know, I'm an alto. I don't sing high notes normally. And that's okay. That doesn't make you a bad or good singer if you only sing alto, if you only sing soprano. That's just your natural vocal range, right? But I'm an alto, and unfortunately a lot of like pop songs or just like mainstream songs are either written for a high female vocal or a high soprano, like a soprano, or like a tenor. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need an alto for a certain arrangement on a certain arrange album, which we're about to raid into after I put this piece in. Thank you for the reminder. Oh my god, I almost forgot. All right, we got these pieces done, and we'll probably do, not next week, but we'll probably do week after next to continue the Handcam model kit building. But without further ado, it's time to raid in to the Resonant Union Perfect Arrange Works episode 3 album premiere stream. So if you're on the YouTube side, you should automatically be rated into that. If not, the pinned message does have the link. Twitch, unfortunately, you'll just have to follow the link in the pinned message. But it's time to skedaddle so we can get situated. I can get some snacks and all that stuff. But as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service.